Previously on Guildhouse of the Multiverse.
Ladies and gentlemen, Circus of Wayward Wonders is so excited to welcome you to our humble performance.
When tragedy strikes a small circus just before their do-or-die show.
There has, however, been a slight change in today's lineup. But everything is fine and we are expecting no further issues. A gnome, a skeleton, a pale-skinned human-looking woman, and an elf are gathered in the center ring. They all have a look on their face which indicates that everything is very much not fine, and there are very likely going to be further issues. The object of their worry is the corpse of the Master of Ceremonies. Just before every show, he likes to go out and walk the circus tent alone. You guys went out to check on him and found his corpse in the center ring. Sort of like poke around like the coat and his jacket, and you see that he looks a little swollen. You don't discern a cause at the moment. You guys feel if you had more time, investigate it, but this is just sort of what you guys are seeing at a glance.
Our heroes must come together to save their show.
Got to put the show on. We got a crowd of angry people out there. Fortunately, if we wish to survive and to see next week, then we're going to have to put on the show tonight and make it a good show. So the show must go on.
But as problems seem to keep appearing,
The dwarven throwers. No, you should tell them. No, you should tell them.
Hello, friends.
Elf Malik, look at nets. They have holes. They were fine last night. It almost looks like they've been chewed by rats.
I suspect sabotage. We're gonna have to let them sit this one out.
Axel, he's a fairly young man, 17, 18. It'll be fine. You know, we can do this. We can do this.
Hey, asshole, what the fuck's your problem?
Just, you know, it's
right.
my first show. We're a little nervous.
Get your shit together, man. We got a show to go.
Yes, I understand there's been a tragedy. Yes, I will step up. You walk up to Eliza, 23, 25 range, pretty girl, but, you know, you can tell she's lived a life of work.
Some rough hands.
Rough hands. She also has a 12-foot boa constrictor wrapped around her.
She is gorgeous.
You understand the snake's name to be Mr. Tickles? Bad things always happen to me. I demand the big spot tonight. As they come in, just greet them and, you know, do some of your juggling acts. Death has come to your little town, Sheriff.
I feel we have an interesting dilemma that we must speak of. Madame Mordain has told me of an arrangement. She was supposed to have headlined this evening.
I hadn't really thought about it, to be honest with you.
It was another one of those handshake deals.
I'm going to be leaving the assignments of the show to you tonight.
Well, that is excellently horrible news.
the party begins to suspect sabotage.
What appear to be snake tracks.
Eliza, are you missing any snakes?
I just checked them a little bit ago. Yes, these are definitely not my snakes.
But the issues don't stop at backstage.
Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders.
Eliza slides up with Mr. Tickles wrapped around her, still looking a little lethargic. The snake just is not interested, and she's starting to get a little flustered.
From belligerent townfolk,
I bet you 3 silver that snake dies on her. They start taking all these bets on how badly she's gonna do.
I was gonna try and go do that co-star thing.
I bet she loses her top.
I got to get on some of that action. How long are you gonna live with a hole in your head?
Get out of here with your bone bags.
If you would like to take your bets, please take them elsewhere.
Else we'd be happy to take your money.
They look you down, and you're like, okay, well, look, we're sorry, we'll calm down, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. The Mistress of Illusion, Mordain.
That was a cute little dance you did. Now watch and see how a real performer puts on a show.
Is that a gray hair?
to wild snakes.
You see 3 bright green snakes slithering in amongst the crowd.
I introduce to you Malisk, Master of Ropes.
One of your ropes was chewed up a little bit as well. The rope doesn't snap, but you do notice a few bites. And now they're starting to get a little belligerent and sort of like pushing some people around.
If you want to end up in a body bag, knock your shite off.
He turns around and he freaks out and tries to clock you.
Whoa, you're never gonna be able to hit this guy.
Knock your shite off. I told you that already.
Unless you would like to die in addition to paying reparations, you go home now.
And he's like, whatever. Are you guys going to follow through and make them leave?
Oh, absolutely. I marched them to the door.
You know, his nose, try to get it back into place.
Yeah, I want to hit send in the clowns.
You reach out into the void and pull in the object, the clown whistle, as they materialize from the shadow and cartwheel their way down into the center ring. We stopped checking under the bed for the monsters when we realized they were inside of us. You are frightened. Tonight, you...
The party manages to scrape up a standing ovation. The mystery still stands.
It looks like he was bitten by a
Snakes.
snake.
Snakes in the barrel.
They are not native to this area at all.
but the party can now review their findings.
Eliza also says, "Oh, I figured out what was wrong with Mr. Tickles. He had goblin pox.
How many different clues have we?
You found the
established so far?
the nets and the sick snake, the bite marks.
A strange truth seems to creep to the surface.
Nature seems to have it out for this town.